Good afternoon, everybody. Is everybody all set? For the other who don't know me, my name's Tim Cruz. I'm the Plymouth County DA. With me this afternoon, we have Mass State Police Lieutenant Colonel Dan Tucker, Detective Lieutenant John Santos from the State Police Unit assigned to the Plymouth DA's office. We have Brockton Police Lieutenant David Farrell, Head of Detectives, Captain William Hallisey, and Darren Duarte, all from the city of Brockton. And we also have Mayor Sullivan with us today. It's good enough to come over here. So we're here today to give you an update on the investigation into a double homicide here over the weekend, to identify the victims in this brazen shooting on this busy Saturday night at the mall, and to announce new leads in the search for the suspect who allegedly pulled the trigger. Saturday evening, the Westgate Mall parking lot was a busy place. There are many stores there, there are many restaurants there, and teens and families were checking out the new indoor trampoline park. At approximately 7:04 p.m., Brockton police received a 911 call for a report of a shooting on the sidewalk outside the Chipotle located at 500 Westgate Drive. Upon arrival, first responders located two victims, a male and a female, suffering from gunshot wounds. Both were transported to Good Samaritan Hospital. The male victim was pronounced deceased at the hospital. He has been identified as 15-year-old Tamara Albertson, spelling T-Y-M-A-R-I, Albertson, A-L-B-E-R-T-S-O-N. The female victim was med-flighted to Massachusetts General Hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries. She has been identified as 18-year-old Savannah Alvarez. That is C-E-V-A-N-N-A-H, Alvarez, A-L-V-A-R-E-Z. The victims were not related. Brockton Police contacted the Massachusetts State Police Detective Unit assigned to the Plymouth DA's office, and the investigation commenced. Since that time, the detectives and the troopers from Massachusetts State Police and the Brockton Police have worked around the clock on this double homicide investigation. They have conducted dozens of witness interviews, reviewed numerous different video surveillance footage, did an extensive canvass of the scene, and they continue to work as we speak right now. As a result, investigators developed information and sought and obtained an arrest warrant for 22-year-old DaVinci Leonard, D-A-V-I-N-C-I, Leonard. The Commonwealth Fusion Center composed a bolo that was distributed to the area-wide law enforcement last night. This is the image that you see right here. Leonard is believed to have fled the scene from the Westgate Mall on Saturday, grabbed some clothes, and has not been seen since. Leonard is currently the only suspect in this shooting. The investigation is ongoing and it is active. As part of the investigation, it appears that an altercation occurred in the parking lot between Leonard and the victim Albertson prior to the fatal shooting. Leonard is considered to be possibly armed and dangerous. No one should approach him. Anyone who sees Leonard or has information about his whereabouts should contact the State Police Fusion Center at 1-800-CAPTURE. That's K-A-P-T-U-R-E. The event that Saturday night was a tragedy. Two young people have lost their lives on Saturday night, and our hearts go out to their families. This is a senseless loss of life, and one death via gun violence is too many. Our victim witness advocates have been in touch with both of the families of the victims. They are experiencing unimaginable grief at this time. We ask you to please respect their privacy at this time. And with that, I will answer questions that I can, but I cannot answer many. It's still an active investigation.
Does it appear that the 15-year-old was targeted and the 18-year-old was just in the wrong place at the wrong time at this point?
That's part of the investigation right now. We'll make that determination as we go forward. But like I said, we've seen many different videotapes, but there's more coming in.
Was there a police detail at the mall that night?
I'm unaware of one.
You said the two victims weren't related, so what, were they walking together, or
Well,
was the relationship at all?
They're not related to each other. They were there, and we're still working on the overall investigative relationship.
They're together?
They were present there at the scene. Whether they were together or not, they were physically near each other at the time of the event.
Tim, do we have any understanding of what this altercation, what this fight was, what sparked this whole thing off?
Well, Bob, that's really going to be part of the ongoing investigation. We're trying to find out now what we can, but we do believe that there was an altercation between the 22-year-old and the 15-year-old young man. and it's resulted in this terrible event.
Do you know if the suspect was known to the victims or vice versa? Did they know each other
That-
before the altercation?
That's part of the investigation, and we're still working on that.
Do we know if the suspect has any other known locations he may go to, family in other states?
Well, we're trying to locate him right now, so if we were aware of it, I'm afraid I wouldn't be telling you.
Did the altercation start at the air park?
My understanding was the altercation happened away from the air park, the trampoline park.
Trampoline park.
Yeah.
But up at that property, it started up.
In that
somewhere.
area, in that area up there, I know that there were a lot of people were at that park that evening, and then they went down to the Chipotle, which is down the street a little bit from there, a little bit removed from there.
About how many witnesses were there? Was it 100 people out there? What kind of crowd is that?
I don't have the number, but I think the police did a really good job of putting them together, canvassing the area, finding out what they can, and that's still what they're doing. I mean, they're still trying to find information that they can. There's a lot of stores down there, there's a lot of surveillance, and they're going through it as we speak.
Did the altercation start across the street from the Chipotle and Starbucks, like across Westgate Drive?
I don't have the exact location of where it occurred. We do know, we're getting some results from the ME's office regarding the shots and things such as that. We do know that the young woman was shot one time and that the young man was shot twice.
Would you say that it was sheer luck that no one else was killed here with the amount of young people that were congregated in that area?
I mean, you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes luck's a funny thing, and there was an altercation with a lot of people around there, obviously with a live firearm, so 2 people are dead. So, but it seemed like it's a very lucky night.
Have you recovered the firearm?
We have not recovered the firearm.
So that's the reason that he's armed and dangerous.
That's, as far as we know, he still has the weapon. That's why no one, if they see him, should approach him. They should call the police immediately and let the police come and do their job and make sure we can arrest him and put him through the process that he needs to be put through. Where he's presumed innocent. We'll deal with all those issues that we have to deal with and go from there. But like I said, there's an awful lot of work involved in this, and I really commend all the police officers and all the personnel that have been working on this around the clock. They were here yesterday, they were here Saturday night, they've been here at all times, and making sure that they can try to get the right person who has done this, and that's what we'll continue to do.
In your view, has gun violence in Brockton gotten worse recently? Is this part of the trend?
We're going through our numbers now from 2024, and our numbers were down, so I'm hopeful that's going to continue at this point. But one event can really turn everybody's head the wrong way, and it's unfortunate, for the city. I think that the city will get tarnished because of this terrible event that night, when it's really a great city with a lot of opportunity here.
Does Leonard have a known criminal history?
I don't talk about criminal history. So any criminal history, you'll hear about it in court when he gets arrested.
DA, what's your advice to people who think it's okay to use guns to solve problems?
Well, it's not. It's not okay to use guns. And they need to understand that we're going to have these men and women who work every single day to keep people safe are going to be out there to get the guns off the street. And when they get them, we will prosecute them. And when we prosecute them, we will get them convicted and we will put them in jail. If you are going to have unlawful guns in the city of Brockton and the county of Plymouth, we will come and get you and we will arrest you and put you away. And I think people need to understand that they're going to be held accountable here. Too many people feel they can get away with many different things. And accountability is a really good thing. I think as a result of that, I think we've seen our numbers go down over the years.
So your message to this suspect today is what?
Turn yourself in. Turn yourself in immediately and let the process begin. We already have 2 families that are destroyed right now. We don't need anybody else's family to get hurt.
Thanks, guys. All set?
Tim, was he registered to have a gun?
No,
I'm sorry, is he from Brockton or?
he is right now, but not originally.
Mayor, are you available?
I won't take any questions. It's an active police investigation, but what I will say is what I said yesterday. Our condolences, as the mayor, my condolences are to the 2 victims, to their families, to their friends, to their classmates. We have a wonderful district attorney led by Tim Cruz and his team. State police are always helping us. Chief Brenda Perez is our police chief. Wonderful police officers working. This type of crime is unacceptable in the city of Brockton, the city of champions. Brockton Public Schools has begun grief counseling services to students. The victim, the 15-year-old victim, was a student at BPS. But again, because it is an active investigation, I just want to thank District Attorney Cruz and his team, and we will pursue justice and it will be achieved. Thank you.
Thank you all.